Hey, right now I am pretty busy checking up on TTS and playing games on TTS. I've got a game going against Ryan of the American WTC team, and I've also got gotten through three games with Michael from the Danish WTC group. He doesn't live in the same part of Denmark as me, so it's easier to and cheaper to play games online. So that's what I'm doing. But I'm also checking lists because on Sunday the 13th, um, we have a tournament coming up. I am TOing a tournament here in Denmark. It is called Rookie Sealand, and it's the third time I've run this tournament. And it's a rookie tournament where new players can get to sort of test out the waters of what it means to play in an event for bold action. Um, and the concept is that only the new players, the rookies, they're the only ones who can actually win anything. So the veterans just turn up in order to play a few games and have a few laughs and meet new people and teach the game. That's it. Um, so I once people sign in, I rank them so that everyone who's like attended more tournaments and attended competitive tournaments immediately they're veteran. Then there are a few who might be termed regulars, who sort of can hold their own in the game, but maybe are not like comfortable in teaching the game to other new players. They would be regulars, and then there would be the inexperienced, the rookies. Um, they're the new players. They're guys who have never really won anything, never really attended any real competitive tournaments. Um, Maybe it's even their first game. Um, and for these people, the rookies, they're the ones who can win. They get all the first, second, and third place, and they're also the ones who get most of the prizes. There is a prize pool that Warlord Games has kindly sponsored, so they get most of the prizes as well. Although I will distribute to everyone, but typically I'll just make sure that all the new players um, get a good experience from coming to their first tournament. And that is happening on Sunday the 13th. And this is actually a list review for that. All these list reviews that I do, they all started out by me doing list reviews as a sort of promotion for one of these rookie tournaments. I did them in Danish and I just posted them short little videos on Facebook, because everything here in Denmark is organized via Facebook. We're a really heavy Facebook country. But that turned into this YouTube channel at some point. People started complaining about me posting too many videos on Facebook because you're like, well, you need to do a YouTube, and I did. This is it. Um, so it all started out just me trying to promote and hype an event that I was TOing, and now I'm doing it again. So this is one of the lists for this rookie tournament, and this is actually from a rookie himself. So that should be interesting to see what it is that they think and do. Here we go. Right. So this is from Daniel, and he is bringing an Italian army. Now, the rookie tournament itself is all reinforced platoon. You can bring one reinforced platoon, and you can bring 800 points. I'm just mixing it up a little. Also, 800 points is a little easier for new players to paint up or whatever, assemble. Right. So it's a generic reinforced platoon. He spends 65. This was made via Battlescribe. I'm not a fan of Battlescribe, but 65 points on his headquarters, which is a medic team and an officer. That's the inexperienced officer. Second lieutenant, inexperienced. He brings a pistol. I would normally give him an SMG if you could. So 65 points, a medic and an officer. That's reasonable, isn't it? Oh, I just enlarged it a little so you can follow along. Now, infantry. Bersaglieris. He brings Bersaglieris like that. They're veterans and they're 6-man unit, a really good skirmish unit here. They can push a little bit, but they can't take a lot of sustained casualties, right? Not with a 6-man unit, so they're not like assaulters. And they've got rifles, all of them. Perfect little unit. Lovely. Then there is the black shirt unit here, Camiceneri. This is a large unit. Look at that. So it has an NCO with an SMG and 9 regular soldiers. So it's a 10-man unit. I think that's a full strength squad. That's really a good size squad if you want to outflank, actually. Because you can full strength squads take their order tests. They can retake those if they fail. So that's pretty good. But they are regulars, so they will take casualties once they come onto the board. But it is a lot of shots that this can pump out. So another push unit here. Then colonials. So again, leaning into this, testing out different types of troops. He takes colonial cavalry. Lovely. So tough fighters here. Inexperienced tough fighters. 11 men with rifles. This is actually quite a good assault unit. The only thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to need to be absolutely certain you can win the assaults. So you should always assault something that's weaker than yourself. You should never go up against veterans or against units that can shoot you as you go in, but they are a good assault unit. Tough fighters, because they're a large unit, so that's 11 men going up against an enemy regular unit. You're pretty likely to get 5 hits, 4 to 5 hits on average. Even if your dice is wonky, 4 hits should be doable. So 5 hits is the mathematical average, and from that you should get another 2 to 3. So you're pretty likely to kill 8 men. That math should be sitting in your head. Regulars, I kill 8 men, that on average. Inexperienced, it'll be more, right? But and then hit something that you're pretty likely on average to kill it, because you can't take many casualties with this unit. Another section, these just tough fighters, again, large section with rifles. I like these. Painting up colonial troops is also always nice. They've got little spots of color. Some of them have got weird hats or stuff. Lovely. And an infantry section of regulars, NCO with a rifle and 10 regulars, 11 men. Again, large, good sections. I like this. There's a focus here on the infantry. The infantry is large units, heavy units with a lot of punching power. Really lovely. Then support. There's a mortar team, which is a light mortar inexperienced. This is also a very nice little team because it's a small team, so it's more survivable, but at the same time it can do zeroing in. It's not that massively effective once it hits something, but it's another unit that can go up and take objectives. Lovely. Anti-tank rifle, yes, as Italians, you're going to have to rely on anti-tank rifles because you haven't really got anything else in the anti-tank department. And it's also just 30 points for another little small team. Very lovely. And he brings an auto blender. The auto blender is just very, very good. It's got a coaxial MMG. It's got a turret mounted light autocannon, and I think it's got recce as well. So just a very nice little armored car here. What's that? Hole mounted, one forward facing. So he brings an L3, which is a flamethrower tank kit, really. Right, isn't it? Yes, it is. Hole mounted flamethrower with coaxial MMG. Right. I think this is going to be fairly safe. I don't think in this setup that we get a lot of tanks and anti-tank weapons, because I think most people will focus, as you do yourself, Daniel, on infantry. So I think this is a rather nice little platoon. I really like it. I like the bulking out of the infantry units. You should have enough troops, and everything is sort of dangerous in its own right. Right? There's nothing here that's very, very soft. So really nice little platoon. Daniel, I hope you do well, and I do hope you enjoy the event. To everyone going, I'll see you there. To everyone just tuning in for the list, that was it. See you in the next one. Cheers.